What is the warranty process? Is there a 1 or 2 year inspection done after the build is complete?
Great question. So currently the way we do it is it's there's layers to it, so I'll try to explain it as quick and efficiently as I can. So we have in-house warranty stuff that we cover. Um every single one of our operating agreements that we have with our subs is that they will warranty their labor for 1 year from the day you move in, not from the day that they actually do the work, from the day that you move in. Now, anything like plumbing, HVAC, things like that, things that have appliances, those things need to be registered with the manufacturer. So there are parts warranties on those things. So when somebody closes and they make final payment, we send them an email with a PDF and a ton of information on how our warranty works. And it gives them a step by step of how to go into Builder Trend, which is the software that we use to put warranty claims. So anything that's an emergency or anything that has to do with electrical, plumbing, or heating and air, we put a magnet on the inside of their panel box in their house where they can call the service number direct to the sub that did their job. We also have an emergency number that we rotate and carry that we want people to send a text to if they couldn't get in touch with that person. But anything outside of the realm of those things, we have a 60-day where the project manager who built the house comes back and everything that was put in that portal from the day that they're onboarded into warranty until that 60-day mark will have a punch list for that project manager. And what that 60-day list is for, we understand that people are in a hurry to close, they're in a hurry to move in. We do our best to do what we call a new home orientation walkthrough, where we go, we check everything, we show you how to operate things in your home, general maintenance recommendations. But we understand that there's some things that you're just not gonna find them until you're living in the house. Like, you might look up and see something when you're in the bathtub that you just didn't see when you were in the house. And that's what the 60-day warranty is for. And that is actually handled by the project manager, managed by our warranty manager. At the 1 year mark, that's where we take care of settlement. So as a house settles and acclimates, you're going to have things that shift. You're going to have drywall that cracks. You're going to have what's called a nail pop, where they actually nail the drywall in. Those nails start to back out. That's where we would look if there was a crack in the concrete. Sometimes, it happens earlier in the build. We monitor it, and at that 11-month mark, that's when we check to see whether what the tolerance is on that. But we actually do a walkthrough where we come through and do another blue tape. But it's just a sheetrock blue tape to take care of all those nail pops, and then anything that kind of fell between that 60-day mark and that 1 year mark. If there's a door that's out of adjustment, a lock that's not lined up, certain things like that, we take care of, at that meeting. So the answer to the question is that there are things that are covered for, 2 years, sometimes 5 years, but those things are covered by the manufacturer that provides the parts. The labor is covered for 1 year. And then we have a structural warranty that's basically in line with each state. So, whatever the state requires for a structural warranty, that's how long we warranty, the structure of the home. And that would be, and there's a lot of information that the client will get when they get to that point that shows them, what's covered under all these different things. But, that would basically be the structure of the home.